Before the first light touches the sky, before the world wakes and the noise begins, there is a sacred moment that belongs only to you. A moment when heaven is listening, when your spirit is open, and when your words can shape the direction of your entire day. What if I told you that what you speak before sunrise could unlock the very doors you've been praying for? What if the secret to transformation, peace, and success has been waiting for you, not in the noise of the day, but in the silence of the dawn? This is not about superstition or luck. This is about alignment, about training your mind, your emotions, and your spirit to move in harmony with the life you want to live. Every sunrise is a new opportunity to rewrite your story, to speak words that carry power, and to awaken the version of you that refuses to settle for less. The world may still be asleep, but this is your time to rise, to prepare, and to call forth what belongs to you. In this message, you will discover the hidden connection between faith and focus, between gratitude and growth, between discipline and destiny. You will understand why speaking before sunrise can shift your energy, attract favor, and open doors you never thought possible. Each truth shared here is a piece of the map leading you towards strength, clarity, and abundance. So as you listen, don't just hear the words, feel them. Let them reach the part of you that is ready to change, ready to rise, ready to receive. Because today, you are not just watching another video, you are standing at the edge of your next level. Stay with me till the end, because what you're about to hear may awaken something powerful inside you. Something that will make heaven respond. The quiet moments before sunrise hold a power that most people overlook. Those early hours are not just another part of the day. They are a doorway to clarity, focus, and alignment. When you wake up before the world stirs, the noise of life has not yet begun. The air feels different, time slows down, and your thoughts are pure. It is in this sacred space that you have the chance to direct your mind before the world distracts you. What you choose to think and say in those early moments determines the quality of your decisions and the direction of your destiny. Speaking words of intention, gratitude, and purpose before sunrise sets a tone that echoes throughout your day. It is not magic, it is mental programming. You are teaching your mind what kind of day to expect. If you start your day in chaos, your thoughts scatter. If you begin in silence and purpose, your actions follow that same energy. The first words you speak are like commands to your subconscious mind. When you say, "I am focused," "I am ready," or "I am favored," you are not lying to yourself. You are aligning yourself. You are shaping your reality by shaping your inner dialogue. The mind is obedient. It listens to what you repeatedly say. That is why speaking with clarity before sunrise matters. You are not begging life to go your way. You are instructing yourself to move in harmony with your goals. Think about how many people wake up and immediately reach for their phones, flooding their minds with noise and distraction. Compare that to a person who wakes up before sunrise, speaks words of faith, sets their goals, and visualizes success. The difference in results is not accidental. It is the product of alignment. When you begin your day intentionally, your focus sharpens. You make wiser choices, you recognize opportunities faster, and you carry an unshakable calm throughout the day. This is how great days are built, not by luck but by design. Morning alignment also builds discipline. It teaches your body and mind to follow your spirit, not your emotions. When you rise before sunrise, it shows that you value time, purpose, and growth more than comfort. That single act is a declaration of commitment. You are saying to yourself, "I am in charge of my life." That mindset creates momentum. The discipline to rise early spills into how you handle your money, your work, and your relationships. You become more intentional, more alert, and more balanced. Every morning is a new chance to rewrite your life. The words you speak before sunrise shape how you interpret events. Even if the day brings challenges, your early alignment helps you handle them with strength instead of stress. It is not about perfection, it is about preparation. The sunrise does not just light the sky. It awakens the soul that is ready to receive it. When your heart, mind, and words are in harmony with that light, you begin to attract the same order, clarity, and strength that nature itself displays at dawn. Many people speak powerful prayers, hoping for a sudden shift in their lives. Yet they forget the truth that words without discipline have no lasting strength. Faith alone is not enough. It must be joined with consistent action. Saying the right words in prayer creates direction, but following through with disciplined effort creates results. When you rise before sunrise and speak your hopes into existence, you are sending a message to heaven. But when you move with focus and structure afterward, you are proving that your faith is genuine. The universe, or heaven itself, does not respond to empty promises. It responds to preparation and persistence. Faith gives you vision, but discipline gives that vision a backbone. You can pray for success, for wisdom, for financial freedom, but without self-control, your faith remains only a wish. Discipline is faith translated into movement. It is what turns inspiration into income and dreams into reality. You cannot pray for abundance and still live in chaos. You cannot ask for opportunities and still waste your mornings in laziness. True belief is proven not in what you say once, but in what you practice daily. The most powerful prayers are those that shape your habits. When you speak your prayer before sunrise, you are setting an intention. When you act with order, you are showing the heavens that you are serious about your purpose. Every great success is built on this partnership between belief and discipline. Think of discipline as the bridge between your words and your outcomes. Without that bridge, your faith never reaches the place of fulfillment. You may talk about success, but you will not touch it. Many people pray for wealth and peace but continue making emotional decisions. They want change without the discomfort of consistency. Yet every answered prayer is hidden inside small, repeated actions. Waking up early, managing time, saving money, controlling impulses, and showing up even when it is hard. Discipline refines faith. It teaches patience, humility, and endurance. It transforms emotional hope into stable confidence. When you do what you must, even when you don't feel like it, you are building an inner strength that aligns with divine timing. You begin to see that heaven's response is not instant gratification. It is growth, maturity, and readiness. Each disciplined choice becomes an unspoken prayer that says, I am ready for more. The world rewards those who can align their spirit with their structure. Prayer opens the door, but discipline walks through it. When both work together, success becomes inevitable. The discipline to save money, to stay focused, to build skills, and to keep your emotions steady is what multiplies your blessings. Heaven does not respond to mere desire. It responds to demonstrated commitment. So when you pray before sunrise, let your words be the spark, but let your daily discipline be the flame that keeps that spark alive. In the balance between faith and order lies the power to change your life completely. Money does not begin in the wallet, it begins in the mind. Every person carries an inner dialogue about money, what it means, how it is earned, and who deserves it. That conversation becomes the foundation for financial destiny. When you speak words of abundance, confidence, and growth, you expand your financial capacity. When you speak words of fear, scarcity, and doubt, you limit it. The way you think and talk about money becomes the atmosphere your decisions live in. Those who constantly say, I can't afford it, train their minds to close doors. Those who say, I'm learning to afford it, open them. The language of your mind sets the ceiling for your success. People often separate spirituality from money, as if prosperity and purpose cannot walk together. But money is not evil. It is energy, a mirror reflecting your level of understanding and discipline. To grow financially, you must first grow mentally. That growth begins with the words you speak before sunrise. In that quiet time, you decide whether you will carry a mindset of expansion or limitation. If your thoughts are filled with lack, you will only see obstacles. If your thoughts are filled with vision, you will see possibilities. The prayer you speak each morning shapes your financial reality because it shapes the level of faith and intelligence you carry throughout the day. Wealthy minds think long-term, while struggling minds think about survival. One sees opportunity, the other sees only risk. The shift from scarcity to abundance is not about getting rich overnight. It is about training your mind to value growth, patience, and smart decisions. When you pray for financial blessings, you must also speak wisdom into your own heart. Say to yourself, I am capable of learning how money works. I am not afraid of responsibility. I am worthy of financial peace. These words build confidence, which leads to better choices. Without this inner transformation, even the best financial advice will fail, because the mindset behind the money is weak. The truth is that money follows clarity. The more certain you are about what you want and why you want it, the easier it becomes to attract opportunities. But clarity cannot exist in a mind filled with negative talk. When you wake before sunrise and speak life into your finances, you are not talking to the world. You are reprogramming yourself. You are preparing your inner world to handle the outer blessings that are waiting for you. That shift may not happen overnight, but it begins with one powerful decision: to stop speaking lack and start speaking purpose. Financial growth is not luck. It is the natural result of a renewed mindset. When you align your thoughts, your words, and your habits with abundance, money begins to respond differently to you. You spend with wisdom, you save with intention, and you invest with patience. You stop chasing money and start attracting it. This is how true prosperity begins, not in the numbers in your account, but in the language you speak to your own mind before the sun rises. Gratitude before sunrise is more than just a spiritual act. It is a strategic decision that sharpens your focus and cleanses your mind from the noise of yesterday. When you rise early and give thanks for what you already have, your thoughts shift from what is missing to what is possible. Gratitude resets your internal compass. It moves your mind away from worry and directs it toward creativity and clarity. The simple act of saying, "Thank you," before the world wakes up, rewires your thinking. It prepares you to handle both blessings and challenges with balance. A grateful heart is not blind to problems. It simply refuses to be ruled by them. When you start your day this way, you create a strong emotional foundation that helps you think clearly, make better choices, and notice opportunities others ignore. In the quiet moments before sunrise, gratitude opens space for wisdom. When you give thanks for the little things, the breath in your lungs, the roof above your head, the lessons from yesterday, you remind yourself that life is still working in your favor. That attitude calms the mind and allows deeper understanding to flow in. People who begin their day in complaint block this clarity. Their minds become clouded with irritation and comparison. Gratitude, on the other hand, acts like a lens cleaner. It removes emotional fog so you can see your day with precision. The more thankful you are, the more alert you become. You start noticing solutions instead of problems, timing instead of delays, and growth instead of failure. This mental clarity also impacts your financial and personal decisions. When you begin your day in gratitude, you make choices out of confidence, not fear. You see the value in consistency, patience, and integrity because you are no longer chasing validation. You are moving with purpose. Gratitude makes you emotionally wealthy long before money shows up. It gives you peace of mind, and from that peace, intelligent action flows naturally. Many people fail to grow not because they lack resources, but because they wake up already thinking about what they don't have. Gratitude before sunrise breaks that cycle. It fills your thoughts with stability and courage, and that inner strength attracts opportunities that match your vibration. A grateful heart is also a wise heart. When you are thankful, you stop rushing and start listening. You notice the right ideas, the right people, and the right timing. Gratitude creates alignment between your spirit and your goals. It tells heaven that you are ready to receive more, because you appreciate what is already in your hands. The more you thank life, the more life gives you reasons to be thankful. Gratitude does not just open doors, it keeps them open by keeping your attitude in order. Before sunrise, when the world is still quiet, that is your time to speak your gratitude and align your energy with what truly matters. From that stillness, clarity rises, and with clarity, you make the kind of decisions that move your life toward lasting success and peace. Heaven responds to prepared hands. This truth reminds us that divine favor is not only about asking, but about being ready to receive. Many people pray for blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs, yet their hands are not trained to hold what they ask for. Preparation is a form of faith. When you wake before sunrise, speak your prayer, and then take time to plan. You are showing the heavens that you are not just hoping, you are ready. The quiet hours of the morning are sacred because they give you space to prepare your mind and organize your life before the world begins to move. When you plan your day, write your goals and set your intentions, you are building containers for the blessings you are asking for. A person who prepares will always be favored because readiness invites response. Every opportunity comes disguised as responsibility. If you are not prepared, even blessings can slip through your fingers. You can pray for financial growth, but if your hands are not ready to manage money wisely, that blessing will turn into pressure.